What's happening, people? No, there's no need to adjust your settings. I haven't just gone batshit crazy with my brightness settings. It is meant to look like that. I was fortunate enough to play in the latest community-driven nighttime event. This is the second one now. The first one was probably a couple of weeks ago. Essentially, this is a process where certain people, the community members, YouTubers, whatever you want to call them, get together in a server, in a private unranked server, and using the cinematic tools, turn daylight into night. And so that's what happened. And we played sort of 4, 5, 6 maps, whatever it was. And this is some footage from that event. Now, I'm not going to name everyone who was there because I will forget somebody, because there was a lot of people, and I'll forget somebody, so somebody will be upset. The people I'm going to mention, first of all, is Hatiwati, because he made the cinematic tools, and this wouldn't be possible without him. Also, Shadow6 is responsible for making all the presets that people were able to load on each map to make it look like it has. And so a lot of effort went into that, so shout out to those guys. Shout out to everyone that put effort into getting this event together as well. There's lots of people involved, so everyone who was involved, it's obviously very much appreciated from the community. And it's a really cool thing to see because DICE right now are kind of working on some night maps and some night map concepts. I saw just yesterday one of the devs who was actually present at the playthrough and actually played with us. He's responsible for some of the lighting on the night maps, and they're working on Shanghai right now, I think, and that was one of the standout ones for me actually on the playthrough because it just looks so amazing under that nighttime setting. And so I've tried to put some footage here from all of the maps we played. I've got a little bit from Zavod, a little bit from Propaganda, a little bit as well from Siege of Shanghai. I don't have any from Operation Firestorm because my PC was going a little bit mental, so I don't have any from that. But there's and Sunken Dragon as well, which was actually quite a nice one in the dark. Now, it's not perfect, don't get me wrong, it's not perfect right now. I mean, you've got to remember this is being driven by the community and using the cinematic tools. So if DICE were themselves going to make these, there would be a lot more lighting in certain areas, and certain light sources would be there to illuminate certain areas as well. So it's not perfect, but it gives you a really good idea of what these maps could be like. Now, I didn't play in the first playtest, but I watched it on the stream of Two Angry Gamers, and the way that they did it last time was they literally just ran the game in pitch black. Like, you couldn't even see 2 meters in front of you. This time, it was done in a way where Shadow6 has actually set up some presets so that it's nighttime, but there's still some illumination from objects that would be illuminated, if that makes sense. So it wasn't pitch black like it was last time. You could actually see things. Using things like the flashlights was actually really useful. Using things like flares are going to come in handy. The flames and explosions on the map and the fire on Operation Firestorm, it all just looks incredible under that nighttime setting. And on the Siege of Shanghai, the billboards, they look amazing. And the Sunken Dragon sign looks amazing. And it's something that will add a new dimension into Battlefield if we can have these maps, but in a nighttime setting. Just kind of like they did with the Halloween on the Pearl Market map. I'm not sure if that was on CTE or not. But that was really cool to be able to take that map, just flip it up, have some nighttime on it, and it kind of changes the dynamic of the game completely. I think you're going to have to be able to maybe not spot as well. Because it's a nighttime setting, you want to really kind of be able to have 3D spotting off so people can't just, you know, randomly tap Q into the darkness and get a spot. So maybe that would have to be addressed. But overall, I think the community would really, really enjoy playing some nighttime maps, 100%. So do you guys think you'd be interested in seeing some night maps? You know, akin to sort of Battlefield 2 Special Forces, that sort of thing? Or are you really not interested in it? Now, it's not going to work on every map. I mean, maps, for instance, like Operation Locker, it's not really going to change that much because most of it's inside anyway. Maps like Zavod, it works quite well on. You can see here on Zavod, it works quite well, but there's no illumination really in too many places of the maps until you're in sort of C flag and D flag. So that would need maybe some more spotlights dotted around. Siege, as I mentioned, works very well. And so did Sunken Dragon. That worked quite well as well because there was quite a few lights dotted around that one as well. So plenty of maps where this could really, really be useful. And maybe as well, if there could be some headlights on vehicles as well that actually you could turn on and off. That would be pretty epic. I'm not sure that's going to happen, but it would be cool. So those are my thoughts. I hope you enjoyed the gameplay in the background of this night event. Again, massive shout out to everyone that put effort into getting this together. I didn't put any effort in, I just turned up and played, but a lot of effort went into getting this together, so massive props to everyone that did that. And as always, guys, I'll see you next time.